United Arab Emirates. The desert that dreamed the future. Imagine a place where futuristic skyscrapers rise from golden dunes, where Bedouin traditions meet space-age technology, and where a once silent desert became one of the most talked about nations on Earth. This is the story of the United Arab Emirates, the desert that dreamed big, and then built that dream from the ground up. 1. The geography of ambition. Located on the southeastern tip of the Arabian Peninsula, the UAE is wedged between Oman, Saudi Arabia, and two important bodies of water, the Persian Gulf to the north and the Gulf of Oman to the east. At first glance, it's a land of endless sand, but look closer, and you'll find one of the most geographically varied countries in the region. There are mangrove forests along Abu Dhabi's coast, rugged mountain peaks in Ras Al Khaimah, fertile oases in Al Ain, and the vast Rub Al Khali Desert, the legendary Empty Quarter, one of the hottest and driest places on Earth. The UAE consists of 7 emirates, each like a kingdom with its own personality. Abu Dhabi, the political center, largest emirate, and heart of the oil industry. Dubai, the global hub of trade, tourism, and architectural ambition. Sharjah, the cultural soul, preserving history, art, and Islamic heritage. Ayman, the smallest emirate, known for its simplicity and charm. Amal Quain, a quiet coastal retreat with traditional fishing routes. Ras Al Khaimah, home to mountains, ancient ruins, and adventure tourism. Fujairah, the only emirate facing the Gulf of Oman, with pristine beaches and cooler weather. Some borders twist and turn like a puzzle, enclaves and exclaves scattered like sand grains, even creating a rare geographical oddity, a piece of the UAE inside Oman that contains a piece of Oman inside it. 2. From pearls to petroleum. Long before oil and skyscrapers, the UAE was built on the sea. Coastal villages thrived on fishing and pearl diving for centuries. By the 19th century, Emirati pearls were prized across Europe and Asia, until Japan's invention of cultured pearls nearly destroyed the trade in the 1930s. Life was harsh. The land offered little water, and survival depended on oases, goat herding, and date palms. Many tribes were Bedouins, nomads moving across the desert with their camels, following ancient trade routes linking Arabia, Persia, and East Africa. Then, in the 1950s, everything changed. Oil was discovered. Abu Dhabi struck black gold in 1958, followed by Dubai. The transformation was immediate and irreversible. Within a few decades, mud brick fishing villages evolved into modern metropolises, powered by oil, ambition, and unity. 3. The birth of a nation. Before unification, the area was known as the Trucial States, a British protectorate since the 1820s. When Britain announced its withdrawal from the Gulf in 1968, the small emirates faced a huge question: what next? In 1971, visionary leaders, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan of Abu Dhabi and Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum of Dubai, invited their neighbors to form a federation. Bahrain and Qatar declined, but 6 emirates agreed. A year later, Ras Al Khaimah joined, completing the United Arab Emirates. Sheikh Zayed became the first president, and his wisdom, generosity, and focus on unity turned the federation into a miracle of cooperation. Under his leadership, desert tribes were given housing, education, healthcare, and dignity. Today, the UAE is governed by a Supreme Council of Rulers, where each emirate has a seat. Abu Dhabi and Dubai still hold the highest offices, a balance that keeps both tradition and innovation alive. 4. The economy, more than oil. Oil made the UAE rich, but diversification made it powerful. Abu Dhabi still holds over 90% of the nation's oil reserves, but Dubai took a bold turn. In the 1980s, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum decided Dubai's future would be built on trade, finance, tourism, and imagination. It worked. Today, the UAE has one of the most diversified economies in the Arab world. Tourism, over 25 million people visit annually. The Burj Khalifa, Palm Jumeirah, and Dubai Mall are icons of modern architecture. Aviation, Emirates and Etihad Airlines connect the world, more than 250 destinations across 6 continents. Trade, the Jebel Ali port is the largest man-made harbor and one of the busiest in the world. Finance, Dubai International Financial Center, DFC, attracts global investment with tax-free incentives. Technology and space, the UAE launched Hope, the Arab world's first Mars mission, and built Masdar City, a zero-carbon experiment in Abu Dhabi. Even renewable energy is booming. The UAE hosts the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, and plans to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2050. 5. Cities of the Future. Dubai is like a real-life science fiction movie. It's home to the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth, 828 meters. The Museum of the Future, a glowing ring symbolizing endless innovation. Ain Dubai, the world's tallest observation wheel. The Deep Dive Dubai, the deepest pool ever built. And coming soon, the line-style smart cities, Hyperloop transport, and even flying taxis. Abu Dhabi, meanwhile, focuses on art and culture. The Louvre Abu Dhabi stands as a bridge between East and West, while Saadiyat Island is transforming into a global cultural district, with upcoming branches of the Guggenheim and Zayed National Museum. 6. People of 100 nations. Out of 10 million people living in the UAE, only about 1 million are Emirati citizens. The rest are expatriates from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Egypt, the Philippines, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and more than 200 nationalities. This incredible diversity makes the UAE a cultural mosaic, where mosques stand beside churches, temples, and gurdwaras. It's common to hear English, Arabic, Hindi, Tagalog, and Urdu on the same street. Despite being small, the UAE ranks among the top 10 richest countries per capita. Yet its citizens receive benefits that many nations dream of: free education, housing, healthcare, and even marriage grants. 7. Culture and heritage. Emirati culture is a blend of Bedouin values and Islamic traditions. Hospitality is sacred, guests are welcomed with Arabic coffee, gawa, dates, and genuine warmth. Traditional arts include Alayala, a group sword dance performed at celebrations. Nabati poetry, once composed around campfires, now recited on national television. Falconry, recognized by UNESCO as part of the world's cultural heritage. Even as cities modernize, the spirit of the desert remains. In Al Ain, UNESCO World Heritage Sites preserve Bronze Age tombs, oases, and irrigation systems called falaj, used for over 3,000 years. The UAE has over 40 museums, hundreds of mosques, and countless festivals, from the Sharjah Biennial for contemporary art to the Dubai Shopping Festival, which turns consumerism into an annual carnival. 8. Nature and wildlife. It's easy to forget, amid all the steel and glass, that nature still rules here. The Arabian oryx, once extinct in the wild, was reintroduced through a successful conservation program and now roams freely again. Hawksbill turtles, flamingos, sand gazelles, and Arabian leopards find sanctuary in protected reserves like Sir Bani Yas Island and Al Wathba Wetland Reserve. Underwater, the UAE's coral reefs are home to whale sharks, dugongs, dolphins, and vibrant marine ecosystems that are slowly being restored after decades of industrial expansion. Even the desert blooms each winter, wildflowers and desert grasses turning the sand golden green after rare rainfall. 9. Modern society and innovation. The UAE doesn't just look futuristic, it is futuristic. It's the first Arab nation to reach Mars, the first to host a nuclear power plant, and one of the few to appoint a Minister of Artificial Intelligence. In 2021, it celebrated 50 years of union, half a century of transformation unlike anything the world has ever seen. By 2071, the nation's centennial plan includes goals for interplanetary exploration, AI-driven governance, and total sustainability. But even amid progress, the UAE keeps its traditions close, from Ramadan iftars under the stars to Eid celebrations filled with community and generosity. 10. A vision written in sand and steel. From camel caravans to space probes, from pearl divers to tech entrepreneurs, the UAE story is a reminder that geography doesn't define destiny. It's not just a place of luxury hotels and towering skylines. It's a story of resilience, imagination, and unity, of a nation that believed a desert could bloom. And in many ways, it did more than bloom, it became a beacon of what the future could look like when ambition meets vision. As Sheikh Zayed once said, "He who does not know his past cannot make the best of his present or future." The UAE remembers its past, and because of that, it builds a future brighter than the desert sun itself.